Welcome viewers, please like, comment and subscribe. Jeremy Clarkson has been condemned this week for a newspaper column in which he stated he hated Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. The Independent Press Standards Organization's most complained about article, the regulator has said. Ipsos stated the piece, which used to be eliminated from the Sun's internet site on Monday at Clarkson's request, had acquired extra than 17,500 complaints as of 9 a.m. on Tuesday, rising to 20,800 via 5 p.m. The response surpassed the whole range of complaints the media regulator acquired in 2021, 14,355. La Saruja de Lipasuchian en Mexico podría ser más económica de lo que piensa. Verahora. Lipasuchian enlaces patrocinados also greater than 60 MPs have written to the editor of The Sun condemning the column. In the piece posted on Friday, Clarkson, 62, wrote he dreamed of Meghan being paraded through British cities and publicly shamed, including that everyone who's my age thinks the equal way. The article attracted criticism from high-profile figures, politicians, and his personal daughter, Emily Clarkson. A spokesman for the regulator said, "We will comply with our ordinary methods to take a look at the complaints we have received. This will take longer than typical due to the fact of the extent of complaints." And in Evesham, a pub has completely banned a beer advocated by way of Jeremy Clarkson after his inflammatory comments. Red Lion landlord Tom Dodgett has eliminated Hawkstone Lager from the pumps at the Evesham pub and changed it with Brew 61's Leaping Lambs. Mr. Clarkson offered Diddley Squat Farm in Chadlington in 2008, which used to be run with the aid of a neighborhood villager. However, after he retired in 2019, Clarkson determined to see if he should run it himself. His tries had been documented for Amazon Prime TV sequence Clarkson's Farm, which charted the difficulties confronted with the aid of farm employees for the duration of the COVID-19 pandemic. Earlier on Tuesday, a crew of 60 MPs wrote to the editor of The Sun, Victoria Newton, to condemn the article in the strongest terms. The cross-party group, led through Conservative MP Carolyn Noakes, stated the hateful article had contributed to an unacceptable local weather of hatred and violence and demanded that the e-book take motion towards Clarkson. "We are horrified at the current article with the aid of Jeremy Clarkson in your publication. As parliamentarians of each and every persuasion, we condemn in the strongest phrases the violent misogynistic language in opposition to the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle," the letter read. "This kind of language has no vicinity in our country, and it is unacceptable that it was once allowed to be posted in a mainstream newspaper." Markle has confronted more than one credible threats to her life, requiring the intervention of the Metropolitan Police. Hateful articles like the one written by way of Mr. Clarkson do now not exist in a vacuum and at once make contributions to this unacceptable local weather of hatred and violence. As properly as being the host of Amazon's The Grand Tour, alongside Richard Hammond and James May, Clarkson additionally affords Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? On ITV. Following grotesque feedback made about the First Minister and the Duchess of Sussex, I do no longer agree with Jeremy Clarkson, need to be allowed returned on our screens. I've written to the chief government of ITV. Mr. Nicholson wrote. Writing on Twitter, Clarkson stated he was once horrified to have prompted so plenty hurt following the backlash and that he would be greater cautious in future. It follows the latest broadcast of Harry and Meghan's explosive 6-part Netflix documentary, in which the couple made allegations of mistreatment by using the royal